had many disciples, intimate associates, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramananda Rai, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who were like Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, associate with them. But Rupa Goswami was the foremost of all disciples of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The 6 Goswamis were prominent, 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, very prominent personality. And out of the 6, Rupa Goswami is the prominent. Rupa Goswami is the leader of all the 6 Goswamis. Although Sanatan Goswami is the most elderly among the 6 Goswamis, but prominent Sakhi, Marma Sakhi, Ati Priya Sakhi, like that. Sakhi, Marma Sakhi, Ati Priya Sakhi, like that. So, all the 8 gopis, they are very, very dear to Krishna, very, very dear to Radharani. So, below all of them, there are 8 manjaris. And below manjaris, like that, there are many, and like that, from so many gopis in the spiritual world. So, when there are 2 type of living entities in this world. 2 type of living entities in the whole spiritual and material world put together. 2 type of living entities. One category is called Nitya Siddha, another category is called Nitya Baddha. So we are coming in which category? Nitya Baddha. We are here in this material world since when? कब से हम? Since time immemorial. We don't know. It is called Eva Bhagavan Paranmukha. Those who are Nitya Siddha, they are called Anaditah Eva Bhagavat Unmukha. So, do you have a writing pad? Yeah, somewhere we can write. Here also we can write, but it's directly on my head. Anna. So, what we can do, can we displace the projection little bit and then I can move that side. You can write here. Anna. Yeah, is it possible? Yeah, just wait. Yeah. Simultaneously do my laptop also. Yeah. Yes. Little bit that side. What? Yeah, that is also fine. That's a good idea. Yeah. Let it be there. Yeah. Let it be there. Yeah. Actually, tomorrow. No, those who are in Zoom, somebody can share the screen for them. No. Hana? Yeah. Because what is happening now? I'm having difficulty in seeing into that lens. Yeah. Yes, perfect. You can write. So there are 2 type of living entities. You write 2 types: Nitya Siddha and Nitya Baddha. Right. Living entities. Yeah. Nitya Siddha. Yeah, below you write Anaditah Eva Bhagavan Unmukha. Anaditah Eva Bhagavat Unmukha. Bhagavat VAT Bhagavat Unmukha. Unmukha. Yeah, and there you write Anaditah Eva Bhagavat Paranmukha. Bhagavat Paranmukha. Paranmukha. Yeah. So Nitya Siddha are those who are like, example is like Garuda. Understand? They are like always, they never fall down. Those are gopis, or Krishna's associates, they are always Krishna conscious. And here example is we. So when we fell down from spiritual world, since time, we never know. How long we are here, we never know. Anadita. You cannot trace it back. There is no. When we became Bhagavat Paranmukha, that's very difficult to calculate. And there are some who are always Krishna. Is coming under which category? Nitya Siddha. That they will come to here also, they will be always Krishna. Prabhupada. Like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada says that there is never a time when I forgot Krishna. So that category, they will always go towards Krishna. Never there will be a time they will forget Krishna. And here, when we forgot Krishna, we don't know. है ना? आप बोलो नहीं प्रभु जी, मैं ये कैटेगरी में नहीं, मैं हमेशा कृष्ण को याद रखता हूँ. नहीं, हम हमेशा कृष्ण को याद नहीं रखे थे. अभी भी हमके लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है हमारे लिए. हाँ कि नहीं? थोड़ा क्लास खत्म हो गया, उसके बाद हम भूल जाते हैं कृष्ण को, फिर दुनियादारी में घुस जाते हैं पूरा. और कब छोड़ छाड़ के इस्कॉन चले जाएंगे उसका भी कोई गारंटी नहीं है. है कि नहीं? है कि नहीं? गारंटी दे सकते हो आप? कब हम इस्कॉन छोड़ के चले जाएंगे? अब एक बार इस्कॉन छोड़ के जाएंगे तो और भक्ति करेंगे? नहीं करेंगे. फिर आउट बाहर दुनिया में जाके हीरो बनेंगे, बहुत कोशिश करेंगे, ये बनेंगे वो बनेंगे. ये बाहर मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में आप बाहर जाके जितना भी हीरो बनने का प्रयास करो, अल्टीमेटली माया आपको क्या करेगी? ही विल मेक अ जीरो. नो मैटर हाउ मच यू ट्राई टू बी अ हीरो. टेक एनी फील्ड, say Bollywood industry, you will become a hero in that. Say you have very good physique, very nice face cut, and you look very handsome, and with a 6 feet height, biceps, all are there, and you become very nice Bollywood hero. How long will you become a hero? Is it not? So that is about anything you do, material world will make you a zero. Now World Cup is going on. Is it not? Who will be zero, you never know. अगर लक है, भगवान चाह रहे हैं तो है तो ठीक है, जब हार जाओगे तो फिर जीरो. आगे नहीं. तो वो ये हालत है. आप कुछ भी करिए मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में. So these two are type of living entities. One is anadita eva bhagavat munmukha, another is anadita eva bhagavat paranmukha. Paranmukha means away from Krishna. That is our category. So Rupa Goswami is coming in which category? In the first category. And these people, when they come to material world, this category, when they come to material world, what is the proof? They will do big things. In what? Big thing. Not in terms, not that they will become like scientists like Albert Einstein. They can become. But related to Krishna, they will do very big things. You see all our acharyas. And now after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you see 6 Goswamis, did they do what big thing they do? Okay, writing literatures. For example, Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami has composed so many verses. It is said that Jiva Goswami alone had composed in Sanskrit. How many verses? 4 lakh verses. 4 lakh. Now if I will tell you write one word in Sanskrit, one statement you will not be able to write. One statement. I wish to go to my school and then come back and have Chowmin. Can you tell this in Sanskrit? You will not be able to say. Now this is a prose statement. Can you compose a poetry which will be very beautiful, very sweet to hear, and you will not be able to compose. It's difficult. Poetic rhythm, you will not be able to do. And he has done like that how many? 4 lakh verses. 4 lakh. Jiva Goswami alone. Such a great, marvelous achievement in Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the toughest of all languages. Right now, the universal language is English, with so much limitations. Many words are not there in English. Many emotions are cannot be expressed. In Sanskrit, there are degrees you can express in emotions. Like for prem, there is rati, anurag, sneha, all different. English only love. Finish. There are so many things. So much deep. And Sanskrit is a very tough language, very deep. So they will, all the 6 Goswamis, they did big things. So Jiva Goswami, I told you. Similarly, this is about literature. Rupa Goswami alone had written so many books with so many deeper pastimes of Krishna, that Jiva Goswami thought that, who will read in the future these books? हमसे बढ़कर और कौन पैदा होगा जो इसको समझेगा और पढ़ेगा? तो इसलिए उन्होंने वो बुक सब लिए और उसको, आपका जो मदन मोहन मंदिर है वृंदावन में, उसको एक बहुत बड़ा जमीन गाड़ के उसको समाधि दे दी उधर, कि आगे ऐसा आदमी पैदा नहीं होगा जो पढ़ेगा इसको. हाँ, यस. तो वो सब बुक का नाम ही ऐसे, विदग्ध चिंतामणि, उज्जवल लीलामणि, very tough names, and Krishna's deep intimate pastimes. हमको अभी यही नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि we are not this material body, we are spirit soul. हम आगे कृष्ण का पास्ट टाइम क्या समझेंगे? हम बॉडी में फेस पे हम अटक जा रहे हैं. हाँ कि नहीं? थोड़ा भूख लगता है तो खा लेते हैं, नींद आता है तो फिर हमको लेक्चर समझ में नहीं आता है. हाँ, इतना हम शरीर की स्थिति पर है. लेकिन वो लोग शरीर की स्थिति पर नहीं थे, वो शरीर की स्थिति पर नहीं थे. उनका एक लीला आप सुनोगे, एक पास्ट टाइम सुनोगे, आपको लगेगा कि ह्यूमनली इम्पॉसिबल. कौन? 6 गोस्वामी, वृंदावन के 6 गोस्वामी, हर एक का. और उनके शिष्य लोग भी ऐसे ही थे, रूप गोस्वामी और जीव गोस्वामी. राधा कृष्ण को दर्शन करते थे, राधा कृष्ण को, लेकिन कभी बोलते नहीं थे कि हमने राधा कृष्ण को कल रात को दर्शन किया, ऐसा नहीं बोलते थे कभी. लेकिन दर्शन करते, साक्षात दर्शन करते थे. आज का डेट पे कोई है जो राधा कृष्ण को दर्शन कर पा रहा होगा? ऐसा है. तो ये थे 6 गोस्वामी. तो वो जो बुक लिख के गए हैं, वो हमारे लिए आउट ऑफ लॉट ऑफ कंपैशन, कि अरे आप लोग क्या समझोगे, आपको क्या बताऊंगा, इतना सारा चीज़ लिखे, कम से कम ये नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन पढ़ लो. बस 11 श्लोक का ये छोटा सा बुक पढ़ लो. क्यों? क्योंकि कलयुग का जो लोग हैं उनका अटेंशन स्पान बहुत कम है, ज़्यादा बुक किताब पढ़ने का उनके पास समय नहीं है. गीता इस्कॉन में 90% लोग फुल गीता को अच्छे से नहीं पढ़े. कितना परसेंट बोल रहा हूँ? 90%. और जो बच्चे 10% पढ़े हैं उसमें से आधा लोग समझे नहीं गीता में भगवान क्या बोलना चाहते हैं. बहुत मुश्किल है. हमको लगता है हम ये समझ रहे हैं. मैं बोल सकता हूँ, मैं गीता अभी तक समझा ही नहीं. इतना बार पढ़ा हूँ, इतना लेक्चर दिया, फिर भी लगता है गीता ये भगवान क्या बोलना चाह रहे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. गीता में हम अटक जा रहे हैं. प्रभुपाद जी बोलते थे ग्रंथ वृंदावन. आप गए हैं? आप में से कितने लोग गए हैं इधर ग्रंथ समाधि? नहीं पता आपको? तो आप गए हैं? मदन मोहन मंदिर के पीछे है सनातन गोस्वामी का समाधि के एरिया में ग्रंथ समाधि. तो वैसा हालत है. तो 6 अभी रूप गोस्वामी इतना नॉलेज था, उन्होंने एक बुक लिखा है चित्र कवित्वाणी. जानते हो आप लोग? चित्र कवित्वाणी दिखाता हूँ आपको. दिखाता हूँ, 1 मिनट, कहाँ चला गया? तो आ नहीं रहा। क्या लिखे हैं? ओम नमो गुरुभ्य, ऐसा कुछ प्रेयर पहले लिखे हैं। प्रेयर के बाद ये पहला वर्स, देखो ये वर्स में क्या लिखे हैं, पढ़ो आप लोग। रसासार सुसारो रू, बोलिए। आसुरारी ससारसः संसारासिर असौरासे सुरीरम सुससारसः। इस श्लोक में क्या देख रहे हो आप? केवल स और र में वो बनाए है ना, दो ये लिए लेटर से बनाए हैं। अभी उनका देखो एक्सपर्टी, देखो आप ट्रांसलेशन पढ़ो इसका। अच्छा, दिख नहीं रहा है क्या आप लोग को? तो बोलना चाहिए ना मुझे। अरे कैसे हो आप लोग? ठीक है, तो अभी ये श्लोक आपको लग रहा है इससे कुछ, केवल स और र ये से लेके रूप गोस्वामी ने ये श्लोक बनाया। ये पहला श्लोक है और श्लोक कितना डीप मीनिंग है देखो। कृष्णा हु कट्स डाउन द साइकिल ऑफ बर्थ एंड डेथ होल्डिंग अ लोटस फ्लावर एंटर इनटू द रास्ता डांस। देखो कितना सुंदर। व्हाट आप समझ रहे हैं कि ये कौन है? रूप गोस्वामी। तो मैं आपको खाली ये समझाने चाह रहा हूँ ये बुक कौन लिखे हैं। आप खाली मत सोचो हाँ ठीक है रूप गोस्वामी लिखे हैं, आप ये मत सोचो। आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू ड्रॉ, मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, सी द एक्सपर्टी ऑफ रूप गोस्वामी। ठीक है, अभी खाली इतना नहीं, आगे देखो आगे क्या है। चर्चोरु रुचिर उचोरा रुचिरो राम चराचरे चौराचारो चिराचिरम रुचाचारु अचुचुरत। तो क्या लिए हैं? अच्छा, अभी उसमें क्या मीनिंग आएगा देखो, आप आगे पढ़ो।
The Lord chased son of Nanda, the most handsome person in the world, quickly stole the gopis' garments. He was attractive because of his splendor, and his beauty was enhanced by the sandal pace adoring him.
You see, this is about Krishna stealing the clothes of the gopis at Cheer Ghat. In Vrindavan there is a place, Cheer Ghat. If you go towards Shergarh, there in the banks of Yamuna, on the which side? If you go to towards this Shergarh means it is your no, not, it's not in Vrindavan. It is in the on that side, on that different side. Sheshasai Mandir is there. It's very far from Vrindavan. If you cross this Ajai and then go towards, while going towards Delhi, that comes. So there Krishna told, here how beautifully he has written. And another, this is the height. Again he is saying, Dhare dhara dhara dharam, dhara dhara dhura rudhi, धीर धीर आर राधाधि, रोधम राधाधुरम धरम. इसमें मैं आपका भी मीनिंग नहीं पढ़ूंगा. आप इसमें किसी का मीनिंग मत देखिए. अब इसमें यू ट्राई टू मेक आउट व्हाट ही माइट बी टॉकिंग अबाउट. ओके, अभी देखो, बताओ. गोवर्धन पर्वत मीनिंग देख लिया होगा. धरा धरा गोवर्धन कहाँ से आया? धरा तो मिट्टी है.
धरा एक ही चीज, धरा तो
भगवान ने एक चीज धरा था, लेकिन मैं बोल रहा हूँ गोवर्धन, ठीक है आप सही बताए, लेकिन गोवर्धन का नाम कहाँ पे आया है पता मुझे. किधर है गोवर्धन का नाम? देखो उन्होंने ध र, क्योंकि ध र में राधा रानी का नाम है, इसी दोनों ये से बनाया है उन्होंने. राधा रानी का नाम है कि नहीं इसमें? कहाँ है ना इधर राधा, है ना? तो किधर है? हाँ, धराधर. धराधर, धरा मतलब क्या? धरा मतलब पृथ्वी. और पृथ्वी को कौन पकड़ता है? पर्वत. पर्वत पृथ्वी को पकड़ता है ना. नहीं तो बहुत जोर से बारिश होगा तो मिट्टी लैंडस्लाइड होता है. तो ये रहता है तो पर्वत जो मिट्टी को पकड़ के रखता है, इसलिए उसको धराधर बोलते हैं. फिर धराधर धर, पृथ्वी को जो पकड़, वो पर्वत को जो पकड़ा कौन? गिरिधर. भगवान का नाम इधर क्या बन गया? गिरिधर. धराधर धर मतलब कौन? कृष्ण. फिर धाराधर. धाराधर का मतलब कौन है? धाराधर मतलब क्या? धाराधर नहीं, धारा मतलब पानी. पानी को कौन पकड़ता है? क्लाउड. तो उसको धाराधर बोलते हैं. किसको? क्लाउड को. तो धराधर पर्वत, धाराधर क्लाउड, और धुरंधर. धुरंधर कौन है? भगवान कृष्ण. तो इधर इससे अपना वो ग्लोरीफाई कर रहे हैं. पढ़ो इसका मीनिंग पढ़ो. हाँ पढ़ो.
Beneath Govardhan Hill, which was blocking the forceful attack of the devastating clouds, steady-minded Radha worshipped the Supreme Lord who held up the hill and removed the anguish of his devotees.
So this is about like that. Like that many are there. He has written 4. This is another only with single letter. Ninu nano nanam nunam, nanu nona nano nunihi, nane nam ninu nenam, nanum nana nano nanu. तो आप मत सोचो कि टूंग टांग कुछ है आवाज. इसमें भगवान श्री कृष्ण का ग्लोरिफिकेशन है. आपको लग रहा है? तो इसलिए इसका भी वर्ड टू वर्ड मीनिंग आप लोग पढ़ो इसका, क्योंकि ये आप स्पेकुलेट नहीं कर पाओगे, मैं भी नहीं कर पाऊंगा. पढ़ो. नो, नीनू ना मतलब क्या? ड्रिवन अवे.
Unam certainly, Na not, Anuna completely, Unna wait with tears, Anana whose
Ananah.
Anana
Anan. Brahmas. Yeah.
Ananiya trying to pacify, Nana various, Inanam of the demigods, Ninuka who is the impeller, Na not, Vinam to the Lord, Na not, Anud offer prayers, Nana Anana,
नाना अननह. अनन मतलब फेस. नाना फेस. 4 फेस वाले ब्रह्मा. अभी देखो इसका मतलब पढ़ो.
did not the many-headed Lord Brahma, who impels the various demigods, offer prayers with tears streaming down his face, trying to pacify Lord Krishna, the killer of Sakasura.
See, one word, one letter में वो कृष्ण को glorify किया पूरा. Such a beautiful, is it not? With so much deep meaning. This is Rupa Goswami. So don't think. So when this first category devotees, Anadita eva bhagavat unmukha, when they come to this material world, they do this kind of activities. Very, very, their achievements will be astounding to the material, to the people who are in the, now many are there, I will not go much. If you want, you can read them with deep and lot of he has written verse. If you can read from any side, same meaning will come. Another, you read from here, same meaning, read from that side, same meaning will come. Like that he has written one verse. It's leisurely, if you have time, you can read this. Like that. Okay. So, this is about whom I was telling. Srila Rupa Goswami. So 6 Goswamis about, they were also such great devotee of Krishna, all 6 of them, and very humble. It's not that they were so great accomplishers, they were such great scholars. At the same time, they are so humble, genuinely humble. Not that, not intelligently humble, naturally humble, consciously humble, like we act humble. है ना हम लोग कुछ, but they were not like that. They were naturally very humble. They were just like that naturally. We are trying to be humble, right? Is it not? We are trying to be humble. First, we are not trying only. But for those who are like little successful in Krishna consciousness, they are trying to be humble. And such people, they were not trying to be humble. They were naturally very humble. And you know what? Krishna becomes very attracted to? Humility. That one quality which Krishna becomes very easily attracted to, humility. Krishna becomes very attracted. If he becomes so genuinely humble, he becomes attracted. Why? Because he himself is very humble. You get attracted to what you are actually. Like attracts like. And Krishna himself is very humble. Very humble. And then naturally he gets attracted to those people who are trying to be humble, or at least naturally humble, those who are. So these 6 Goswamis are very humble. Blue wala. एसी वगैरह कहीं चल रही है क्या? Yeah. So this is about so 6 Goswamis are naturally very humble. They are not trying to act, and that's how they wrote so much literature. And this is about I am telling about their achievements in the field of compositions of books, but not only books, even opening temples. All of them they constructed very gigantic, big temples in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Srila Prabhupada says in one lecture that once upon a time in Vrindavan there were 5,000 temples. How many? Only in the small town of Brindavan, which you go, that's 5,000 temples there. As soon as it becomes evening, you will only hear the sound of bells, ting, 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 or conch, sunk. Some temple is going sunk. After 5 minutes, another temple is blowing sunk. Another temple, like that. So as soon as it becomes evening, you will hear the sound of conch in a series for 1 hour. Constantly, sunk will be blown. And morning and evening, all around the atmosphere, there will be only very nice fragrance of agarbatti, because everybody will lit their agarbatti, like that. And all temples, they will decorate the whole temple with diyas, like that. So that was the holy land of Vrindavan Dham. So all of them, they constructed big palatial temples. So much so, Rupa Goswami's temple, which was Srila Govindadev temple. That Govindadev temple was 7-story, constructed by this, what is his name? Man Singh. Man Singh had constructed. And with donations taken from Akbar. Akbar had donated 30% money for constructing the Radha Govind temple. There is a big, history how the temple was constructed and how it was demolished by the tyrant Aurangzeb. And how the 200 period of 200 to 250 years of worship of their lordship Srila Radha Govind is so beautiful, and the whole thing is so attractive. If you hear them, you see how rich is our culture and our tradition of Krishna consciousness, especially when it comes to Srila Rupa Goswami and his beloved deity Radha Govind. Now the deities are in Jaipur. Very beautiful deities in Vrindavan. So they constructed big temples, all 6 Goswamis, and they wrote books. And after them also, those who came, the Nityasiddhas like Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, they also did a similar type of thing. Their achievements are also very big. So one thing you understand, when a pure devotee, Nityasiddha devotee will come to this material world, he will not be an ordinary person. He will not be very ordinary. He will not be, because they will be so attractive that they will be famous in this world. Like you see Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, our Srila Prabhupada, is it not? How famous is Srila Prabhupada? The person on whom maximum biographies have been written so far. Every single Prabhupada disciple has written a book on Prabhupada. So many books. More than 50 books have written on Srila Prabhupada. More than 50 books. Voluminous books, big books. Like Satsuru Das Goswami Maharaj has written a book, 7 volumes. One book with Srila Prabhupada, Lilamrit, with so many pastimes. Not that you read just some here and there. Every Prabhupada's, every pastime, every encounter is so deep. How Prabhupada constructed the Juhu temple, how he got the lands in different places, how he made disciples, how he expanded the movement, and how he constructed temples, 108 temples only in 10 years, 12 years. So you can see, when the Nityasiddha devotees, they will come to this material world, they will not be just simple people like us. They will be very famous, very attractive, with so many following. You will see that. Like Tukaram Maharaj, he was not an ordinary person. When he left, so many years ago, but now also people are remembering him, right? Remembering or not? You see, now also, after so many years, this is how the Nityasiddha devotee will be there. And that is a proof that we are Nityabadha. We have been, when we fell down from the spiritual, we would never know. You understand? But we are here in this material world since time immemorial. So these 2 category devotees are being talked about. Now, so about Goswami, he is telling, you are able to see my screen. He is telling the Gaudiya Vaishnavas or Bengali Vaishnavas. Prabhupada is writing Bengali Vaishnavas. Bengali Vaishnavas are most, now why Bengali? Bengal used to be one point of time the cultural hub of the whole India. Now also you see, any field you take, whether it is arts, music or dance, even in Nobel Prize, literature and economics, they are from Bengal, right? In yoga, it is Bengal. Spirituality, it's Bengal. Lord himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bengali. Mahaprabhu, so you can see that. The Amartya Sen, Nobel Prize, he is from Bengal. So in yoga, there is Yoga Paramhams Yoganand. He is from Bengal. And you see the Bollywood, all singers, Kishore Kumar and all this, they are Bengalis. Vivekananda in spirituality. And in our temple also you see the whenever there is arts and culture, there are Bengalis. The dioramas, now also the so beautiful dioramas, they are so good at dioramas. And our Krishna Kaliya is made by all Bengalis. Huh? Yeah, sweet. Yeah, Bengali sweets, very famous. Very famous. Now also, Prabhupada, that is the pastime. Prabhupada says this Rasgulla is actually is the origin from, actually in Bengal and Odisha there is a fight. Odisha they say that our product. There is a fight, the case went to the High Court, Supreme Court. That Rasgulla has its origin where? In Bengal or Odisha. Now recently I heard that Odisha won the case. So I come from a place where Rasgulla is very famous. No, Salepur, my parentals. Very famous. That place is known for. But in Bengal also there is an equivalent person called K.C. Das. K.C. Das. So not K.C. Paul. K.C. Paul is the umbrella. You might have heard about it. This K.C. Das, Prabhupada says to one of his disciples, says that, this story I heard from Indradhunu Maharaj. Maharaj says that, Prabhupada told me, if somebody made Rasgulla for Prabhupada. Prabhupada, oh, this is so amazing. How you learn to make Rasgulla like in Bengal. This is like nectar, so tasty. It is that devotee asked Prabhupada, it is like the original sweet which you had taken in Bengal. Prabhupada said, oh yes. It is like K.C. Das. It is better than K.C. Das, Prabhupada says. So then he heard that Indradhunu Maharaj, this K.C. Das is very famous. If I will go to Calcutta, I will go to K.C. Das shop and eat their Rasgulla. So he came to Bengal, he went there. He and Bibi Govind Maharaj, both of them are very close friends. So both of them were giving the lecture. And he told Indradhunu Maharaj that both of us we went and I ate 1 kilo of K.C. Das Rasgulla. So everybody is amazed. 1 kilo. Maharaj says, don't get amazed. Bibi Govind Maharaj ate 4 kilo. K.C. Das is very famous. So Bengali sweets. And Bengali saris are also very famous. The Matajis, they dress themselves. Very famous. And Bengali families also. Prabhupada says, our leaders, our manager in our International Society of Krishna Consciousness, they should be like, in management, they should be like these British people. And in love and care, they should be like Bengali mother. Prabhupada says. Bengali mothers are very loving. Very loving. That's why Bengali boys, if they are staying at home, there is very little chance they will become devotee. Because mothers, they will. One of my friend preaching there was telling in Kharagpur. So this culture, so much beautiful culture it is in Bengal. The land is so fertile, and to really learn, there is a saying Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He says, what Bengal thinks today, India will think tomorrow. It's a famous saying. Gopal Krishna Gokhale says. So that's why all acharyas, they appeared there. And so what there he's telling, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, six Goswamis of Vrindavan. Narottam Das Thakur says, Rupa Raghunatha de haibe akuti kabe ham bujha se yugala piriti. So if you want to understand what is the loving sentiment between Radha and Krishna, then you have to follow in the footstep of Rupa and Raghunath. Directly it is. Yugala Piriti means, Yugala means who? Radha Krishna. If you want to understand, then what you have to do? You have to follow in Rupa and Raghunath. This, without following the footsteps of Rupa Goswami, you will not be able to understand what is the loving sentiment between Radha and Krishna. You will not be able to understand what is the gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came? What is his gift? Why the gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is considered to be the topmost to the people of this Kali Yuga? Why it is like that? If you want to understand, then you have to understand these six Goswamis of Vrindavan. Who are they? Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhattu Goswami. Yeah. These people you have to understand. What are their lifestyle, how they live, what is their teachings, you have to understand. Then only you will be able to understand what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. And if you understand Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then you will be able to understand Radha and Krishna. Like that. Yeah. Somebody can read this one? This paragraph? Yeah.
When I am eager to understand the literature given by the Goswamis, then I shall be able to understand the transcendental living affairs of Radha and Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in order to bestow upon human society the perfection of the science of Krishna. The most exalted of all the activities of Lord Krishna are his pastimes of conjugal love with the gopis. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the mood of Srimati Radharani, the best of the gopis. Therefore, to understand the mission of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and follow in his footsteps, one must very seriously follow in the footsteps of six Goswamis, Shri Rupa, Sanatan, Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jiva, Gopal Bhatta and Das Raghunath.
Yeah. So they are most perfected all devotees. Now Prabhupada is talking about this Upadesamrit. Yeah, read this one.
Sri Rupa Goswami was the leader of all the Goswamis, and to guide our activities, he gave us this Upadesamrit, the nectar of instruction to follow as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left behind him the 8 verses known as the 6-star Shtakam. Rupa Goswami.
Because Rupa Goswami, as Kali Yuga people will be there, they will not able to read voluminous books. What is the attention span now,
6 seconds.
Attention span of not 15 seconds, 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Among animals, the lowest attention span recorded is goldfish. How much? 9 seconds. And human beings have less than that, which is equivalent to fruit flies. You have seen fruit flies? They not sit at one place for even 2-3 seconds. Always theirs is 8.25 seconds. Who? Fruit flies. And human beings now it is 8 seconds. And all the credit goes to social media. WhatsApp and Instagram. That's why the name is Instagram. One company, he says, there is a concept called 7-second advertisement. If you can promote your idea only within 7 seconds, then you will have 100% output. Well, because attention span is how much? 8 seconds. That's why they have the YouTube shorts now. What they call YouTube? Because people, they can't see long videos. One of my counselee is trying to distribute books. So he met a person, he is in Ratikant Prabhu. So he met a person who is promoting value education in schools. He is promoting value education in schools. So there he met that person. Now he went to a spiritual organization who will make videos for them, value education videos. And they made, the Sadhu Maharaj, he made videos, and all videos he rejected. He told, why? He told, you have made videos of 45 minutes. My students can't watch. You have to make video only in 5 to 10 minutes. Then the Maharaj told her, I cannot make. Now he is approaching us to make videos in only in, how much value can you give them in 5 to 10 minutes? He told, that's how the attention span of people now. So Rupa Goswami, that's how he has written this book, only how many verses? 11 verses. कोई सोचेगा चलो 11 verses है, ठीक है, पढ़ लेते हैं, छोटा बुक है, ओनली 11 verses. अभी वो तो इतना बड़ा लग रहा है क्योंकि इसमें प्रभुपाद जी का परपट है. नहीं तो अगर 11 verses का होता तो कितना होगा बताओ? हाँ, ये जो मान लो ये आपको इतना बड़ा पेज दिया जाएगा, इसमें आ जाएगा नहीं 11, इसमें आ जाएगा 5, इसमें आ जाएगा 6, तो 11 हो गया. तो इसी में एक इतना छोटा लिखे हैं वो. आप मत सोचिए बुक इतना बड़ा लिखे हैं. ये तो इसके अंदर प्रभुपाद जी का क्या है? परपट है. नहीं तो केवल 11 वर्ष लिखे हैं, इतना छोटा, और बोल दिए ये उपदेशामृत है बस, नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन. हम तो बोलते हैं नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन बुक, बट आई नेवर थॉट हाउ इट इज ए बुक. शिक्षाष्टकम हम नहीं बोलते, शिक्षाष्टकम बुक बोलते हैं क्या? शिक्षाष्टकम इज जस्ट अष्टकम, 8 verses are there, right? Upadesamrit is a book, but it is a book. Why it is a book? Because it is very deep. 11 verses starting कहाँ पे होता है? वाचो बेगम, और एंड कहाँ पे होता है? राधा कुंड. वाचो वेग से आपको कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं वो? टॉप मोस्ट ऑफ ऑल स्पिरिचुअल एग्जिस्टेंस. केवल 11 वर्ष में. मेरे गुरु महाराज को मैं एक बार मिला था मायापुर में, तो महाराज बोलते ये बुक सबको पढ़ना चाहिए, सब बिगिनर्स को पढ़ना चाहिए. ऑल बिगिनर्स शुड रीड दिस बुक, सो मच इज देयर. ओके, सो श्रील प्रभुपाद जी इस पैराग्राफ में क्या बोल रहे हैं, पढ़िए आप, पढ़िए.
One's first duty is to control his mind and senses. Unless one controls his mind and senses, one cannot make any advancement in spiritual life.
Yeah, if you don't regulate your senses and don't control them and make it extravagant and let them flow the way they want to flow, you will not make much progress in spiritual life. Your knowledge will not solidify. You will be always trying to figure out what is spiritual life. So you have to do this. Some regulations has to be there. You become grihastha, you become a brahmachari, sannyasi, vanaprastha, whatever, but you have to regulate the senses. If you don't regulate the senses, don't regulate the mind, then practicing spiritual life will be very difficult, boring, and you will not understand, and you will be asking always the question, why am I here? You will be always asking the question, why did I join ISKCON? What am I doing in ISKCON? What is my hope in ISKCON? What is my scope? You'll be thinking like this. Your scope will be there if you control the mind and sense. And you are all youths, boys born and brought up in India. You are meant to regulate the mind and senses. हम मत बोलिए प्रभु जी हम तो आपकी तरह लाल कपड़ा भगवा नहीं पहनेंगे तो माइंड सेंसेस को क्यों कंट्रोल करेंगे? नहीं, you must control your mind and senses. Even if you are going to get married, I'm telling you, there are so much nowadays. If you don't control your mind and senses, this mind and senses will make you crazy. I'm now preaching to this USA youths. Their biggest problem is watching pornography and masturbation. Biggest problem. All these youths, because there is no control. There is They're not taught like that. And they're thinking, oh, this is for pleasure. But all of them doing it for some time, they're going crazy, losing control of their mind, no focus, no concentration. That's why you see the quality is very, very less. But those people who are very successful, they are very regulated people. You will find them. They are regulated for a material cause, but they are. But eventually, when they become successful, they lose that control. Because the purpose is not there. But always you will find some regulation has to be there. It is a must. And the sooner you do it, the better it is for you. Even if as long as you are not married, you should be living like a brahmachari life. You should assume that I am a brahmachari. Not that you should ask, should I become a brahmachari or grihastha? No. No question. You should assume that I am brahmachari and future I'll get married. In future. But right now what I am? It is easier said than done. But if you do it, for your material life, I am telling you, will be successful. There is a book. I don't have that book. I'll see if it is in my Kindle. It's taking time to open. So, yeah. So there's so much. Even materialistic people, they talk about a lot. In terms of practicing regulated lifestyle. It is a must for everybody. It's not I'm telling you very big thing. How much are you getting distracted by the smartphone? You can see 89% people, when they get up, they first see their mobile phone. They first see their mobile. As soon as they get up, they first see their mobile phone. And they reading their message. कल मुझे कौन कॉल किया था, कौन मुझे याद किया, who is that rare person whom I missed, and he must have carried a very vital message for me. Somehow I lost it. And then you find a missed call. Then immediately to see the anticipation. अरे रात को miss call था. Then is it not like that? So we have so much control. That was not there so many years ago. So much distracted we are. So all of us we have to practice this regulation. The more you practice regulation, the more happier you will become, more successful. You will be very attractive. The more you are regulated, you see, you will become very extravagant. People prove themselves to be like a fool when as soon as there is a congregation, there is a group. Because if you are not practicing regulation and not practicing, sense control, as soon as there will be a gathering, there will be a group of people, your reality will come out. And because there will be people who are very grave, sincere, you cannot make a drama in front of them. Understand? That's why we need to. And our society, our culture and voice is fine in that direction, that it will be easier for you to control your mind and senses. If you just living alone, it will be very difficult. Very difficult. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. That's why we have created a society. The purpose of the society is this only. That alone you will not be able to practice, so at least you come together and practice. What is the loss? See, alone I can't become a monk. But at least in a group I became a monk and practicing. Now I will perfect my life and go back to Godhead. वो अंत में पहुंच जाऊंगा ना. Now I took somebody's help or I did it alone. That's why it says that यह स्वकात् परतो इति जात निर्विद्य आत्मवान हृदि कृत्वा हरिम गेहात् प्राव्रजेत सा नरोत्तम. You become a narotam. You become a narotam either by your own or by taking a society's help. Now alone you know that I will not become. At least ये सबको पता होना चाहिए. You should know what you can't become. It is very essential to know that what is my weakness. Knowing your strength is also good, but you should know what is my weakness. It is two things you need to know, positive, negative. So you know what is my weakness. That's why you practice this spirituality in the help of the devotees. Okay. So Yeah, you read from here, one cannot make any advancement.
One cannot make any advancement in spiritual life. Everyone within this material world is engrossed in the modes of passion and ignorance. One must promote himself to the platform of goodness, Sattva Guna, by following the instructions of Arupa Goswami, and then everything concerning how to make further progress will be revealed.
Yeah. So like that. Now here Srila Prabhupada makes a very revolutionary statement. This statement is very famous. All devotees quote this in their lectures. I have heard this quoted by so many devotees. Please read the first statement.
Advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the follower.
On the attitude of the follower. How? With what? What is your inner attitude? Accordingly you will make progress. Everything depends upon that. So if you find in your attitude how, then like humility, tolerance, respectful, not finding fault with others than with yourself. That's why. Then by that you will make a lot of progress. By understanding, by taking responsibility for your own attitude. That is called, You read, follower?
A follower of the Krishna consciousness movement should become a perfect Goswami. Vaishnavas are generally known as the Goswamis. In Vrindavan, this is the title by which the director of each temple is known.
Goswami, the Goswami temples. One wants to become a perfect devotee, must become a Goswami. Go means senses and Swami means, must. Unless one controls his mind and senses, one cannot become a Goswami. To achieve highest success in life by becoming a Goswami and then a pure devotee of the Lord, one must follow the instructions known as Upadesamrit, which have been given by Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami has given many books like Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, Vidagdha Madhav, Lalita Madhav, but Upadesamrit constitutes the first instruction for neophyte devotees. So we are all neophyte devotees. So this book is for us. Okay? And one should follow these instructions very strictly. Then it will be easier to make one's life successful. Hare Krishna, Om Tat Sat, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Krishna Balaram Mandir, Vrindavan. Prabhupada's writing. So tomorrow we will read this first verse. First we will recite the first 5 to 6 verses. And I will request you all to memorize these verses. कब अप्लाई होगा पता नहीं, कम से कम मेमोराइज तो होना चाहिए. क्योंकि मेमोराइज हो जाएगा ना तभी काम में आएगा. क्योंकि मंत्र में बहुत पावरफुल कुछ मंत्र वो मंत्र में ही पावर रहता है. आप उसको रिसाइट भी कर लोगे तो वो करने बराबर हो जाता है. तो ये दीज आर ऑल कंपोज्ड बाय हिम, कंपोजिशंस. एटलीस्ट कम से कम आप अभी इसको याद रख, आगे कभी काम में आएगा. अरे ये भी एक था बाचो बेगम, कभी झगड़ा हो गया तो बाचो बेगम, तो फिर आप ज़्यादा कुछ बोलोगे नहीं. तो ये इसको हम पूरा रिसाइट करेंगे, याद रखें करेंगे. उसके बाद विल गो टू श्रील प्रभुपाद's purport and we will also see some Gita links wherein Krishna speaks about the principles and where from Rupa Goswami has formulated all these things. And there is also a book called Bhaktyalok by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, which he gives a little more contemporary examples of all these things. Simple book, that also if possible we will see. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki. If you have any questions you can ask me, else we'll stop.
Krishna would like to thank Prji again and blessing us with his valuable association. So tomorrow we will be continuing. Tomorrow there will be morning session from 7:30 to 9 and